Dia, your thoughts? We were just talking about that acute sense of deja vu, that these tragedies happen so many times over, that people like us come on programs like this, we hand wring, we lament, and nothing happens, and then the next tragedy happens.
There is, right? There is this overwhelming sense of deja vu, Barkha. I know that all of us have witnessed what's been happening since the 90s, really. I was, of course, much younger then, but just what 2013 did and the 6,000 lives that were lost at the time, and the repeated quest by scientists and environmentalists to spread knowledge, to improve people's understanding of why this region is so fragile, why is it eco-sensitive, the fact that it's seismically active or earthquake prone zone, why are so many people, local communities, and all the wonderful environmentalists and activists who've been working out of that region for all these years begging for better understanding of infrastructure and development projects, and basically challenging and questioning the way that these projects are being implemented, completely flouting all kinds of environmental norms, totally disregardful of the number of lives we are putting at risk despite having lost so many lives. And that is what baffles me, Barkha, that even after we've seen economic, I mean, people only understand money, so let's talk money. We've lost money. Look at the economic disasters these calamities have caused. Despite that, nobody is willing to learn. I mean, last evening was uh, mind boggling for me, because there are many people online who seem to believe that who seem to be towing that same path that has brought us where we are right now, who perceive environmentalism as obstructionism. And I don't understand how, in the face of climate change, after experiencing a global crisis like this pandemic, after witnessing what climate change is doing to us, how irresponsible human activity and irresponsible intervention in ecologically fragile zones. And I'm no expert. I mean, I'm very grateful to be on this panel with people who are so knowledgeable, but I've been listening to you, each one of you, for years now. I care and I respect for what you're saying, because you know what you're talking about. I don't understand why our governments, our policymakers, our industries refuse to see the truth that's glaring in our face.
Can I ask you how you understand this denialism, of people online, even among our friends, our social circles? There are people who will look at some of us on the screen and say, "Oh, there they go again," and we do have to deal with that, and we've all had to face it, right?
Yeah, I mean, at the cost of being called anti-national and whatnot, every time you speak up for anything that is pro-people, you're perceived to be anti-national. And it's a very dangerous precedent, and it's one that I think we can't ignore anymore. We definitely need to question more and call out. But my heart goes out to all those people who refuse to allow knowledge and science to shine the light on the way forward, and who are so stubbornly attached to the dogmas that they are so compelled to kind of propagate, and in doing so are only spreading misinformation and more ignorance and poison, quite frankly.